What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to The Infected. So we have been very busy. So on the live stream, we actually started remodeling. So as you can see, Mike's house is no longer here because I put it up here. So let me give you a little tour of what we got going on. So these are the main stairs. My plan is to remove everything from in here. So there will be no more foundations here. Our storage is going to end up going up there. I do have a plan for all my storage, but we'll get to that in a little bit. All of my oil extractors are going to go up top. Literally everything is moving up there, because I want this to be kind of like an open deal plan, which also means that our furnace room, forge furnace, whatever you want to call these, are going to go bye-bye. And for this to go bye-bye, we need to get rid of all of these solar panels. But we're not going to be putting them back up. We are going to replace them with watermills. That way we can get rid of our batteries, we can get rid of our solar power. I like the idea of not having to use the batteries and just doing a crap ton of watermills. Now, I did the math. We have 58 solar panels at 40 power each. That comes out to 2,320 power that we would have to make up with watermills. Now, watermills are 350 power, so if we divide 2320 by 350, we get 6.63. So we would need 7 watermills to equal or exceed the amount of power that the panels are giving out. And once we do that, we won't need any more batteries because these run day and night, 24/7, all season long. So we'll never have to have batteries. We just have to make sure we have enough watermills to accommodate the power that we're putting out. So that's the plan today. 7 watermills we need to make. So 7 watermills is equal to, so it's 15 each. That's 105 electrical parts. Now, we already have a decent amount. So we have 11 electrical parts here. So that brings the total to 94 that we need. Plus, we get 2 electrical parts from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 24. So 94 minus 24 is 70 electrical parts. And I think that's all that we need. So 1 plastic per electrical part to craft them. So we've got 37 here. Yeah, this is going to be easy. Now, I have my cart right here because I do plan on going and grabbing some tree bark. We might actually have to get some more oil cans going, possibly. Actually, it looks like we might be good. All right, so we have 124 oil cans. Do I have any laying around? I do. And I'm pretty sure I have some laying around in here too. I've been getting in the bad habit of just dumping stuff again. All right, so that's 141. So hold on, I'm pretty sure I do it in the chemistry bench. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this over here. That way I don't have to move. And grab our bark chips. And let's see what we can craft, or how many we can craft. Okay, not bad. Not bad. So I think that gives us the plastic we need. Yep, so 20, 40, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's exactly the amount we need. So go ahead and get that. But now we need the ingots, which might pose an issue. Where do I craft up electrical parts? Advanced workbench. So I would need 70 copper, 70 cobalt. I don't know if we're gonna have that much. Actually, I should probably grab the plastic and put them in here. That way, we can just bring all that up there. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And that should fit. Not in there. All right, so let's go up and see what we can do about these ingots. Well, this might be an issue. Okay, so now we have 80 each. So we are good to go. Let's go ahead and grab our advanced repair bench. And where's my plastic? Plastic. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna grab, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be, I'm only gonna be able to do like 10 a piece. So here we go. All right, so 10 and 10, we good. Let's do another 10. Boom, 70 electrical parts. All right, now we need whatever 7 times 25 is. That's 175 mechanical parts. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And even with all of our iron ingots that we had, we are still short and down to bare bones. But that's okay because we have so many fragments. So yeah, this is 100 right here. 25, 50, 59. So we don't have too much longer to go, but we also have to take into account the straight 25 iron ingots, which is also another 175 ingots. So that's gonna suck. But luckily you guys don't have to deal with it. So I actually ended up deleting my mixer right here, grabbing a couple of additional mechanical parts and electrical parts, so we should have enough. This is 162 because 20, 40, 60, 80 times 2 is 160. So no, this is 172. So now we need to start getting everything into the truck, which is gonna be rough. We might have to make multiple trips, maybe not, I don't know. But we do need to make sure we have 175 here. So this is 100. So we really just need 13 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we'll go ahead and craft these up. There, now we have exactly the amount we need for mechanical parts. So, ooh, but the electrical parts, how many did we need? 105. So we need to make more electrical parts, because this is only 84. I thought I could have sworn I crafted the right amount. Did I put them down here? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's some more mechanical parts too. I could have sworn I crafted the right amount of electrical parts, but all right, I'm gonna get these electrical parts squared away. I need 21, which is crazy. I don't understand how I miscalculated that. Oh well. I do want to check in the truck real quick. Make sure we haven't left anything behind from past endeavors. I think we're pretty good at cleaning it out though. Alright, let's get these electrical parts. Oh no, wait, I forgot. We were gonna be getting rid of these. So that's where the additional parts are gonna come from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 2, because when we delete these, it'll give us 2 electrical parts. So, all right, cool. So that's where they went. So I don't actually have to craft any more electrical parts, which is amazing. I wish I could just delete all the solar panels now, because these give, I think, 2 iron ingots each, so that would have come in pretty clutch. But we need these until we get the watermills down, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to use those. I'm so dreading putting everything in the truck, but guess we don't really have a choice. So I was doing the math. We are probably going to have to make multiple trips, because each one of these is 1 chest. We have a total of 12 chests down there. Well, we might just have to rearrange some stuff and possibly take the gas cans out of here. That way we free up 2 more chests, because right now electrical parts are in there, mechanical parts here, and then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8. So we'll say 8 times 20 ingots. That's only 160. We need 175. So I think we'll be able to fit everything, and then I'll just carry the rest of the No, because we still need 70 aluminum ingots. So we're gonna have to figure something out there. Let me see what I come up with. I just woke up, like in-game, not in real life. And we've got a big raid and a regular raid. So we're gonna have to deal with this. Luckily, I have already tipped. I literally just tipped my spikes with iron fragments. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, you can see them all coming. Alright, I'm quite curious to see how much damage they did. What? This was at full health before. One zombie. Oh, shit. Oh, it's the regular raid finally coming. Ha! One zombie did that much damage to that spike trap. Holy hell. What about the other ones? This one's at 10 too. Is that like a bug or something? That's crazy. It has to be a bug. Mike, I need you to repair. Ah, his house is all the way up here. Dude, why are you going up there? There's no freaking rocks up there. We're gonna go repair stuff. And then stone crates. Damn. So apparently spiking or tipping your spikes with iron is kind of pointless. At least if that's a bug and it persists. Dude, we got a bunch of Kevlar. We got some goodies right there. Got a couple of iron ores as well. That'll help us out. What the hell, man? I was trying to loot him and other zombies kept popping up. But all right, here is what I have. So we have ingots all the way down to this chest. So we've got 8, 9, 10 chests full of iron ingots. We're gonna have to move these. But first, I would like to see... Oh yeah, we are freaking so low. So we're gonna fill up. All right, and we're gonna be slow. Actually, I could probably put those in here. Oh, I had more iron in there too. Sick. These I could put away. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab all this stuff. And we'll go like this. Rearrange these a little bit. These in here. Really? Look at all this space it leaves. That's so dumb. All right, whatever. Oh, wait. Forgot about this storage. So that's where all our gas cans are going to be. We're going to be pulling up and parking here anyway, so we can just transfer it back over. Lovely. All right, next up is the aluminum ingots. So we need 70 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Power. Yeah, 10 aluminum ingots. We need 7, so that makes it 70. Math. So we are officially full in the truck. So I've got to figure out... I guess we can go build what we can real quick and then come back and load up on the rest. So yeah, I'll meet you guys over there. This is especially going to be easy because we're going to take a right up here at this road and we're just going to take the water. And since it's winter, that water will be frozen. So it basically turns into a big old road for us, which is ideal. But does this path not work now? Actually, I could go around this way. Hell yeah, baby! No water to deal with. Look at that. Straight shot. Love it. Alright, so we're gonna place down 7 more. Hopefully these fit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I put one over here? I can't. Oh, come on. Yes! Come on, come on, come on. Ah! I almost had it. Okay, this one's just gonna have to be a little further out. We're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, so now we get to just put a bunch of crap on here. So I'm gonna grab all of the electronics first. And we're gonna do my little spammy macro. So that takes care of those. These should all go in here. So we're good on mechanical parts. We do still need a little bit more electrical parts, but we're gonna delete all of the batteries to get those. All right, so we were able to get 4 complete. So let's tally up everything else that we need. So this just needs 10 aluminum, and 6 electrical parts and some ingots. So aluminum, iron, and some electrical parts. So let's go back and grab all of that. Made it back relatively easily. Dude, there's aluminum there. Why did I not put those in there? Oh, wait, I didn't have any space. Fair enough. All right, and we're finally gonna take some of these out. Actually, all of them out. Because we need the electrical parts. We need the ingots. Which is kind of funny because... Oh, crap. Go ahead and just move all those in there. But it's kind of funny because these don't even drop any iron ingots. Which kind of sucks, but I guess it's okay. We can repurpose all this good stuff. Go ahead and put those in there. What else do I have? Lead. Very rare that we get lead ingots. Yeah, I know there's gonna be explosions. Actually, I'll go ahead and toss these in there. Toss these in there. That way I can pick these up without any issues. Is that it? Nah, there's gotta be more. Okay, maybe not. Cool. So, actually, I could probably just grab all those. Because we're going to be putting them in the ingot racks anyway. Alright, I am hoping that we have enough. I'm going to go ahead and bring another round of ingots. Another, like, chest full of iron ingots, I should say. Because we already have all the aluminum ingots we need. And the electrical parts, so that's good. And I just got done cooking up a whole nother round of iron ingots, so... Actually, I actually don't need the cart. I think we're done. So let's go ahead and pack up and head out. All right, so we just need aluminum, iron. So let's do the aluminum because this end one. Okay, cool. So we're done with aluminum. I think I just heard a fox. I guess not. All right, and go ahead and grab a round of those. Actually, aluminum could go back in there. Electrical parts. Wait, did we not need electrical parts? We did. All right, so that's all that one needed. There we go. Cool. So I'm actually curious what our power is, but we have to subtract. Yeah, so capacity. Wait, why is the power capacity 138? Oh, because that's stored power. Okay, that's fine. Because this is what we're looking at right here, is the power available. And if we ever do need to make more batteries, we're just going to get the advanced batteries and call it a day. Because that's over triple the amount of capacity as the regular batteries. So if we do end up needing batteries, we'll be all right. But let's go back and delete literally all of our solar panels so that we can finally take out the roof part of that and then continue on with the remodel of the base. Home sweet home. Oh my god. Freaking deer, man. Got balls of steel. All right, time to destroy every one of these. Now, oh yeah, that's gonna be rough. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough storage for all this, because that's 116 just iron ingots alone. So we might have to trash some of this or get these put into something else. Like, dude, it's gonna be so many ingots. I mean, the ingots will be, the iron ingots will be fine with. It's these that I'm worried about. Aluminum will be fine, but 116 copper ingots we're not going to be able to do because only 2 of these is only 40. So we're going to have to put some more storage, which kind of sucks. But then again, storage chests also hold 20. So I think that's going to be what we do. Yeah, I think we're just going to put a bunch of chests probably up here. No. Yeah, sorry, I'm undecided. But I think it'll be easier to just craft them up here. So that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to line a bunch up here. Grab a bunch of planks, which we are running very low on. Kind of sucks. And I don't have Mike working on trees right now, so yeah, this could be an issue. All right, that should be enough for a little bit. So let's let Mike get caught up. So time to delete all this crap. Deal with all the explosions. I'm not gonna sort anything. I just want to get these in here. We'll sort them later. And I already filled these up. We're gonna need a lot more chests. A lot more. Alright, hopefully that is enough. I doubt it. But we'll roll with it and see what we come up with. Oh, I still have planks on me. Damn it. So guess what, guys? We're already on our last chest. That is insane. There are so many ingots in these things. So I'm gonna do just a couple more, like that much, and hopefully that's enough. So all of my solar panels are now gone. Every single one of these chests, except this one, are completely full. So it took 1, 2, 3. So it took 23 storage chests to pack up all that. And then I had to move all these down there. I need to sort them. Oh, it's gonna be a dream. But we need to sleep, because it is now 9:14 p.m. One thing I do need to check. Yeah, there we go. So we're good. We're good. We got good available power. I'm not sure how much my power maxes out at, like if everything was on and running. But we'll tackle that when we get to it. But now we have unlimited power day and night. We don't have to worry about batteries. We don't have to worry about it getting dark out or anything like that. So we're in good shape. And we're going to be piling on even more of those later on. So I think the next time that I do add more watermills, I'm going to just double it. I'll just make it 22 next time. But let's go ahead and go eat, drink, and then continue on with some remodeling. Should be fun. Fun times. Mike. What the hell, man? Where's all my food? I should probably clean up. That's probably the issue. So if we go up here, this is where we left off, all the way at the end. So my idea for these platforms is probably the greenhouse, because I want to move all the wooden structures up top. That way all the structures down here that I build up, I can upgrade them to stone, because you cannot upgrade the town hall or Mike's house. You can't upgrade the walls of the greenhouse, not that it would really matter, and the barn is not upgradable either. So I want the majority of my base to be brick. However, the town hall is going to be our domain. Like, that's where our bed's gonna be, cooking, all the storage chests, everything. I'm gonna centrally locate all of that. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. Should I jump? Should I go down there? No. On the live stream, I think I broke my ankles like 10 times. I mean, that's exaggerating. I think it was like 3 or 4 times. Something like that. But yeah, we're gonna be remodeling this place. I might even keep this here because I don't want it to go all the way up there, because if we need to sleep, I don't want to literally waste through 2 stamina bars just trying to get to the bed. So I think we're going to keep this here. We'll probably do something different with the foundations. I'm not sure though. Storage chests are all going to go up here. Food is all going to go over here. Mike's going to make sure all of that's taken care of. I'm going to add some more of these. Actually, I should do that now because I want all the food to be here. So none of this wall is going to change. This wall is going to be all of our storage containers that are down here. That way everything is in one central location. I don't have to visit 2 things of storage containers. Everything will just be right in here. Now we might have to utilize this wall a little bit, but I do plan on going up 2 more. So we'll have 4, 8, 12, 16 storage chests. How many storage chests do we have down here? So it's, okay, so we have about 8 more, but these are all ores, and I do plan on, so my plan for all of the extractors is I'm going to bring in the electric forges. So once we tear down this room, we're gonna tear down, well, not tear down, I'm gonna move these, and I'm gonna make up a badass smeltery farm over here. So each extractor is going to have its own forge. And the reason for that is because this fits 40 and a forge fits 20. So once this fills up halfway, I can just transfer it over there. Boom. Good to go. I'm also going to have the ingot racks in here. Yeah, it's going to look so good. That's going to be its own episode. We're basically going to start a facility in here. And we're going to light it up probably with just these lights because they're easier to do. And I don't know, electricity in here, I don't think it would look very good. It doesn't fit the cave vibes as well as this. So that's what we're going to do for the smeltery. But let's go ahead and craft up some more food chests, get all those situated and sorted up. So I know I was going to continue on with this remodel, but I think we're just going to sort out our house, our domain in here. So we're gonna do some more NPC storages. All right, turned out pretty good. So now I need to, how many crops do we have? I think we have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different crops. I wish I had 6 rows. But if we go in here, so we've got 2 rows of potatoes, 1 row of everything else. So 1 row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. Oh, no, these have its own container out there. So technically it's only, okay, cool. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, so we can do 1 row of each. Sick. All right, so we're gonna make this cucumbers, and those are already cucumbers. We'll have to put like a storage container here so we can put the repair bench in there. So deposit no food. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and put another one of those right here because we are gonna go like that. There. So that'll be his repair kit chest. And then the rest of these are going to be cucumber. And then these are all going to be melons. And then we got onions. And finally, potatoes. So you should start filling those up. I do want to clean this out, so give me 1 sec. All right, everything is cleaned out. No more spoiled food, which is lovely, except for over here. But most of these are going to be empty. But we do need to repurpose these as well. So honestly, I might just start moving everything from down there to up here. Everything except the ores, because those are going to have its own space in the cave. So I think, yeah, I think we're just going to start moving. All right, that's what I have so far. I think it looks pretty good. So the most important stuff I brought up here. The rest down here is just ores that we're not going to stash here for very much longer. Sand and clay and more sand. I already got another one of these, so we don't need that. Plus, this is empty anyway. So yeah, these can probably be deleted. These, honestly, could probably be deleted as well, because we have so many ingots right now that it's not even funny. Like, it's crazy how many ingots we have right now. And then this can probably go bye-bye as well. So for all of this stuff, I'll probably just delete it off camera. I'll go into free build mode and just get rid of it. Water, we could probably go ahead and get rid of this as well. But let's see what it will take. Or rather, what it'll give us. So it's going to give us 2 aluminum ingots, 5 planks, 1 copper, 5 nails. So now I want to figure out how to basically fit like a little kitchenette in here. So we're not going to be able to use this door because we're probably going to make this into like the kitchen area. So in fact, I would like to cover this freaking door up, but we're not exactly lined up, which could be a problem. Because in order to move this back, we would have to empty out this entire thing. So that's going to be a different project. So now that we got all that done, I do want to start bringing these chests down below, because I want to start taking all of the forge room down, which is going to be a huge task on its own, because we have to move everything outside of the forge room. So like all the forges, all of the stone grinders, all of this stuff. So it's going to be bad, because it's going to look like we're moving, essentially. Because I guess in a sense we are. Oh my god. Jumping and coming down here is going to suck. So is there something I can do? Like go like this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. So I don't actually have to jump down here. I can just stack these as high as I need to, actually. Because we're not actually trying to enter these. We just need them down here. So that's perfect. All right. Got all those down there. Now it's time to start tearing all of this down. But I'm going to go into free build because I don't want any of the resources. So that's what we're going to do real quick. All right. We are in free build mode now, so we can delete all of this stuff without our inventory filling up, which is amazing because these take clay. And clay, after like 2 times of deleting these, I'd be slowed down. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of these done away with. So we've replaced all of our solar panels with watermills, and that means we could work through the night because we don't need battery power and we don't need the sunlight anymore. So that's gonna be actually kind of a game changer. All right, I'm gonna start on these roofs. Hopefully I don't fall. Look how much different that looks. It looks so crazy. But now we're gonna get started on the walls, and I'm probably gonna just go over on the edge like this and then work my way over and down. And then we'll have to figure out how to get these. Actually, we could probably jump on top of here, get all those good to go. And then once we get all these walls down, I'll start moving stuff out. And yeah, that's gonna be a task in itself. Actually, I should probably move all of the ingots first, because as I go down, I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll just get started like this. All right, that looks super weird, but we're starting to show the cave parts, which is freaking awesome. All right, so for the empty ingot racks, I'm just gonna delete them, and then we'll move the ingot racks, or first we'll condense, and then, so like these, for example, can be condensed into those, and then I could delete that. Delete these 2, delete this one, delete all these. I know I'm wasting a lot of nails, but man, we got so many ingots to work with, it's not even funny. Okay, and that takes care of all the ingots. Now I get to start moving everything. First, I want to empty these out, which I forgot to put in stones anyway, so we can just put those in here. And then we're gonna have to disconnect wires, so we're gonna disconnect all wires. Okay, and then we should just be free to move everything. So we'll move all of these out of here first. That way we don't lose track of them. It doesn't matter how they look, just that they go over there. Okay, we were using 1 control panel for these, so that's fair enough. Of course, stamina is going to be a freaking issue, but that's okay. Or we should have plenty of food in here now. Maybe. All right, time to start moving everything. Starting with this. This we'll have to actually put down there, because we can't place it up here. It has to be at ground level, unfortunately. And then we're just gonna go ahead and start piling everything up over here. And we will sort through this stuff later. Might even just do it off cam, because that's gonna be some boring crap. It's so weird doing this at night when the solar panels are at 0, but still being good on power. Like, that's just wild to me, and really goes to show the power of the watermills. It's just so awesome. I have no batteries, no solar panels, nothing. I just have a crap ton of watermills over at the old base. So moving these with stuff inside of them actually deletes. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. I thought it deleted. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a spot for these. Guess I'm just gonna have to use a chest. I can't build anything right now because I'm in free build mode, and that would be cheating. So I gotta make do with what I have right now. All right, and there's the next stage of gutting. Everything in our furnace room is gone. It's not even a room anymore. And, oh, I didn't think I would, I didn't think they were that low. I thought I would have had to jump. But we're gonna go ahead and take out all of these. And then we're gonna start working our way back from these foundations. Open this place up. I'm very excited. And there you have it. We no longer have a furnace room. I only went back this far because I still need to be able to get up here and stuff. And I have not done these. Actually, I don't know if I like these stairs being that wide. So what I'm gonna do, well, I can't build anything right now. I'd have to go back to regular mode. So for now, we're gonna keep it like this. Actually, so we could do something about, like, we could do like a bridge across here. That way when we come up here, yeah, I think that's gonna be the move. I'm not actually gonna build anything, but I want to see if this snaps. It does not snap. Does it snap anywhere over here? So I had to get, all right, we'll figure this out in a bit. So this was the staircase that we came up with on stream. I wanted it to be half a foundation wide, but these will not come down, and I didn't want these stairs to start like in the middle right here. I wanted it to be off to the side. So this is what we came up with, this, and then I was able to get a foundation right here, get this up here. These are actually quarter foundations, or I mean walls or ceilings. That's the word I'm looking for. Quarter ceilings. And I had to add these two here because Mike would come up here and he would fall through this gap. So these are also quarter ceilings. And there was a gap right here, and he would just come up the stairs and he would literally fall down and then just go into a perpetual loop of just climbing, falling, climbing, falling, climbing, falling. It was funny, but he was getting absolutely nothing done because he was in that loop. So I think the next project we're gonna work on is starting to get the cave setup going, because we need to get these back in operation. So yeah, I think the next episode is going to be our cave section of the base. We're gonna spread these out. We're gonna actually have, I'll probably do walls like this, and then over here as well. And then we'll have doors that go out into the main cave so we can go do mining, gathering of mushrooms, stuff like that. And then this entire inside portion of the cave is going to be our giant smelting operation. And each one of these will have its own forge. Or I can do 2 forges per smelter, because these hold 40. And each forge holds 20, so 2 forges per smelter or extractor. I think that will streamline our operation. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and start moving stuff in here. Now, fair warning, this place is gonna look like an absolute cluster of just nonsense for a few episodes because of what we have planned. We have to move stuff out of the way to get more stuff in there and all that good stuff. So, but I think to finish this episode out, I'm going to go ahead and build up this room. and we'll see how it turns out. I'm quite curious to see how it turns out, but let's see what I can come up with. And don't worry, I will be turning off free build mode first. So for anybody who is wondering about that, yeah, I'll be turning it off right after this. So I logged back in and I faced the cave and 2 scorpions were following me. And a bunch of stuff just spawned like right in front of my face. Like, look at all this coal that we're not going to need anymore. I guess for the stove we'll need it, but... Alright, we are going to get started on this. Free build mode is off. Just to show you guys. It's off. So, this is gonna suck though. I am not looking forward to this. Alright, I went ahead and chopped down a buttload of trees for Mike. That way we can get this show on the road. I moved my... whatchamacallits. Hold on, let me close this door. But I moved a circular saw bench down here. I crafted up a bunch of these. Not a whole lot, but we're gonna see how this turns out. I gotta find the level point. So that might be a little too low. But we'll see how it works. Alright, I had to raise it up just slightly. But before we even start putting this down, I need to make sure that I could put this on top of here. Okay, we are good. So looking at these, we might have to go a little bit further in. This is originally where I wanted to stop, but yeah, I think we're gonna need a bit more room because we're gonna have a lot of extractors in here, and it's gonna be crazy. Also, something that I didn't know before is you can actually snap foundations to the ghosts. They need to enable that for everything else in the game because it's desperately needed. I also really want to not have any walls if necessary. The only walls that I'm going to be putting in here are going to be to separate off the cave from this area, and they're going to go all the way to the ceiling. And it's going to look so cool because it's going to be kind of like a gigantic room. And actually, we can stop now because I just came up with a good idea. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say vertical building, but we can't do that with extractors. So we might have to keep it on one level. So we do have to go a little further back. That's okay, though. This is what I have so far. I went ahead and walled off the entrance. Made some ramps up here. Got a bunch of foundations down. Now, I'm not decided fully if I should go back further or if I should just start on the walls here. Decisions. But I made one. I just went ahead and ended it right here and then brought it around. I think this will be plenty of space. Now, the issue that I'm going to be facing, aside from stuff respawning in the foundations, is building the walls super high. I might have to do some scaffolding or just go like 3 high and then just do a bunch of flat roofs. I don't know. But in the next episode, we're gonna finish up this entire build. I am very excited to get these operational. I want to get my ingot farms super streamlined so that I never have to worry about them again. We might craft up some additional extractors. Then we're going to move all the forges inside here too. So this is going to be a gigantic factory, essentially, for ingots. Pretty excited about it. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel way more than you know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll have a link for that down in the description, as well as a link to Discord if you feel like joining that. I also stream every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this channel, so if you're on YouTube at that time, feel free to stop in and say what up. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.